YouTube faithful, what's going on? It is Wednesday, once day removed from Taco Tuesday. How about it? We had 2 tacos hit. If you use the taco method where I tell you guys, take taco number 1, Jason if you will, Tatum. Pair it with your play of the day. Mine was LeBron's assists. Cash it. Then you take the next taco, the hockey taco, and you pair it with Tatum's Goblin, which was 21.5, or if you got it at 24.5, then you double dip on Tatum, and if he has a good game, he's going to cash both. You're going to double up. You're going to get 2.25x on both tacos. If your minimum's 25, you can win 75, etc. Bang, cash it to perfection. Double dipping, making your night count on Tatum instead of overexposing yourself to other props in hopes that multiple things hit. That is the optimal way to do it. I don't care what anyone says. In addition to that, LeBron cashed, so it didn't matter which way you chose, you were making coin if you were watching this video. It was a great day yesterday. The live stream was hitting. I'm pretty sure 10 live props were given out, and out of those, 8 of 10 hit. If you watched that early morning video, Jokic got ruled out. We pivoted to Braun. I also took Jamal Murray's fantasy score and Watson's points rebounds. All 3 of them soared. Watson, Braun, and Jamal Murray. That's a benefit of being in the Discord. But that's the downside of doing these videos early, champ. If I do them early like this, news isn't out. We don't know what's going to happen. And today, it's no different. It's 9:30 a.m. by the time I'm recording this video. I'm trying to get it out early. It's going to be quick. If you're wondering why I'm in my Heat gear Under Armour, the boys hit me up. We're going to go play golf today, and it's like 40 degrees outside. So I'm trying to get through here fast, and because it's a limited news video, I'm going to give you alternate lines, mainly going to talk about some things, trying to shoot for 10 minutes. So if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, maybe leave me a comment, let me know that you're new around here, and let's get to know each other 1v1 UV crush. But without further ado, let's break it down. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is the man who sold us all the other day, 6 for 19 or whatever he was, Mr. Dame Time Lillard. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh, what, you thought he was banned? No sir, he ain't banned. Going right back to this clown. And if he sells tonight, then we can start talking about ban. But for now, he's still in the mix. And whether you want, he's Coby at 18.5. Even as poverty as he was, he couldn't even cover 19 points the other day. My goodness. 18-14. He's had 2 pitiful games. Now he is in the bounce back spot facing an abysmal Chicago Bulls, in my opinion. And I got to give the man a chance to redeem himself. Now, my favorite line for old Damian Lillard is 31.5 points plus assists. But you can see PrizePicks has it at 32.5 because they're fleecing. But you can get it on Sleeper right now. Use promo code CRUSH. Go over to Sleeper. Get your deposit match up to 1,000. And you can get the alternate better line at 31.5 points assist. Over on PrizePicks, I'm probably just going to take this at 24.5 and eat the chalk. Because if he chalks again, then I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think his assists are in play, which is why I took his points plus assists. But I did want to give you a brief rundown on old Dame Time Lillard. And the same thing goes for Giannis. Both of these gents, they both just had floor games, and now they're in a good matchup. This is the bounce back spot. I think Giannis's points plus assist, I got this on Underdog at 36.5. Now it's 37.5. His RA, all of it, just his points, whatever one of these 2 you choose, I would pick one. And the reason why is because I'm setting you up for the 1v1 skinny stack, running it back with none other than Coby Wagon White. And you got options with Coby White, my brothers and sisters in Christ. You got options. You could take his points. Point guards / guards do amazing versus the Bucks. They have all last season. They're doing it again this season. You could take Coby White's points. My favorite line, once again, it's over on Sleeper. His points plus assists at 24.5. This is his true line, okay? PrizePicks is fleecing. They're bumping it up because they can and they know they're going to get away with it. But look at the points allowed. 29th in points allowed to point guards. So if you wanted to go ahead and take his points on PrizePicks, because I don't want you guys to eat the line, the bump, you could go right here to 20.5. Probably going to be my favorite. It was between him, Levine, okay, at 21.5, or my man, the myth, the legend, Vucevic at 19.5. All 3 of these gents are in the mix today, y'all. All 3 of them. But I got a soft spot. If you've been a fan of this channel for any amount of time, you know Coby White has been making me coin since before coin was printed on the press, baby. Coby Wagon White does it all. And I have no problem making him the priority today. Again, my favorite was 24.5 points assist. On PrizePicks, they're only giving me this, and this is probably going to move to 21 if I would guess, because it's probably going to catch steam as soon as people see that matchup. And then Levine would probably be in third place. Vus, 19.5 points. I love that too, okay? If you look at the head-to-heads, Coby Wagon White, points plus assist, on 10.25, he dropped 40 because he's him, okay? And then on 3 first, well, this was last season. We don't really care about that. Pardon me, I got an itch on the back of my head. But the Coby Wagon White is going to cook, hopefully. Hopefully they cook. Now, folks, I have to say this. It's ridiculous that I even have to say this to grown men. But if the read is right, you're going to know because they're going to get their shot attempts. They're going to get their minutes. After that, it's in God's hands. They can do whatever they want. They're not guaranteed to make their shots. I can't tell you they're going to make their shots. That's why it's gambling. If it was that easy, everybody'd be rich. The books wouldn't be giving us action. But you can see the same thing with Zach LaVine. His points to shooting guards, they're ranked 23rd. So maybe you want to take Zach LaVine if you're not sold on Coby White. Personally, I'm going to take Coby White because he does better historically versus this team. And then lastly, let's take a look at the big man, Vucevic. You want to talk about a wagon. Look at the man. He's just been a wagon. It's not a good matchup for him, though. Check it out. They're 7th in points allowed, but go over to his head-to-heads. He had 22 last time he played him. 22. Now he's at 19.5. I think it's fine. He's not a traditional center anyways. He can pop the three, spreads the floor as Vus. He grabs rebounds. He dishes it out. He does it all. The man's just been a wagon. He's been a wagon. And we ride wagons around here. Nope, I'm not pausing either. You can't make me pause. His points rebounds is highly crispy. 27th in rebounds allowed. Versus centers, they're 19th. His points rebounds is 29.5 on Sleeper. Right now, you could go over there and get it. And again, the last time they played, which was 10-25 this season, opening season, he got there 22-10. All right, but my favorite is Coby White. So we talked about Dame time. We talked about Coby White. We talked about Vus. That gives you a 1v1 stack. Now, one thing that I do want to mention, allow me a moment to get my beak wet with my Starbies. There's nothing like a steaming hot coffee on a cold winter day, buddy. Let me tell you. There's very few things in life that are better than that. That's just, if you don't drink hot coffee on winter mornings, you're not living life, okay? Open your eyes. Now, let's get back to the cook. Talked about Coby. We talked about Vus. We talked about Dame time. One thing I want to tell you guys is when guys sell you, that's when they're in prime spots to go yard the next day, man. I'm telling you, a guy like Darius Garland, okay? We took Darius Garland in our community slip yesterday. We took his points plus assist, and they bumped it up 2 full points. We got value. But the man shot what? 3 for 22? If the community would have listened to Captain Crush and took his assist, like I said, what do we want to do with Garland? Everybody loved Garland but me. I said, let's take his assist at 6.5. They said, no, Cap. His fantasy score. I didn't like his fantasy score, so I said, let's just take his points assist then and split the baby. We took it. It was a good line. He just shot bad. It doesn't matter. It was a right read. It was the right play. He shot bad. We had Mobley's PRA cash that sword over. We had Yo Danny points and fantasy score cash both of that. Garland just shot horrific. It's an anomaly game. As the comment guy loves to say, outlier game. Buddy, I like to call it outlier, okay? I know it's outlier, but I like to say outlier because outlier sounds better. Outlier makes me sound like I'm a Frenchman or something. I don't know, and I'm not French. I'm Irish and Italian, buddy. But when somebody sells you, you go right back to them. Eventually, they're going to cash you if the read was right. Now, look, they're starting to put these fantasy scores up, but I'm recording this and I won't have time to cover it, so I will cover it today in the live stream / Discord. But you could see here they got the Poverty Pelicans up. Pelicans are just so bad right now. I don't know what to do with them. I swear to you, I am so tired of the Pelicans right now. They are absolutely... Yesterday, they didn't even put up a fight. Luka's assist, he had 4 at half and then played the third quarter, not much of the fourth, and then it was just... The game was over. They didn't even need to compete. I mean, they're just poverty. Otherwise, I would have swept yesterday. Luka sold. It is what it is. But the reason I'm breaking it in for this is because, wow, they already bumped him up. My God, they bumped him up. All right, so we're going to have to adjust here. They bumped up the next guy I was going to talk about, Devin Booker at 26.5 points. They literally had him at 26.5. They moved it to 27.5. They are too quick. They're too quick. So now what are you going to do, Crush? Because you're on live video right now, what are you going to do? Oh, man, this was the third guy I was going to talk about. Listen, all right, listen, I'm going to have to leave Booker out of the mix because I don't want to deal with this bump. I already took him at 26.5. If you want to take his alternate line at 25 on Sleeper, you can, all right? So let's go to DG anyways and see if we can find some more value, and let's see if I can give you 2 more plays. But before I do that, let's do a quick recap of yesterday. You could see I took Tatum with Davis's points, alt line 2.25x, sacrificed 0.5x of equity, cash it. You could see here I said Jokic is out, Bron will be in play. I clarified that on the live stream. We took his PRA. And then this was the lineup that I gave out yesterday. LeBron cash, Miles cash, Cam cash, Nicole DNP, and Luka sold, unfortunately, for a total of 3 of 4. I told you guys to flex. You should have made money. And then this was my daily 2-man, Cam Johnson and Nikola Jokic. And unfortunately, Jokic was a DNP. That was that. And then the play of the day was LeBron James, 9.5 assists, which you could see here. I told you guys that on YouTube. Cash it. The live stream yesterday was surgical. If you were in that live stream, which there was like 180 of you, you cashed. I don't care. I gave Jaren Jackson's fantasy. I gave Tatum 5.5 assists. This was my 4-man I gave out on the live stream. We talked about Garland, the Hockey Taco, Jaren Jackson, Jason Tatum. Cash this. You could have also used Jamal Murray's fantasy score. Right here. Here's another slip that somebody won. Cam Johnson, Christian Braun, Chris Paul, Alexander assist combo. I like that too. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and the Taco. Cash him for his troubles. Looks like people got some hockey tacos and stuff going on here. Or hockey wins over here. Another live stream call out. Champagne, 10.5 points. Braun, Mitchell, Hachimura didn't play. Another one. Cam Johnson, Bridges, James, and he took Bane under, using the model probably. Iceberg took Davis, James, Holiday, Mitchell, and Braun. Cash them all. Guys, you don't always have to take the full game line. You can take the alternate lines and save yourself some headaches. Disco says if you read this, you get Starbies. If not, you're chalk. He wanted to get on the YouTube. He's in the mix, and I'm getting that Starbies. You better believe it. James, Mitchell, Bridges, Braun. You can see, I told him, as soon as Joker's out, we pivot to Braun, and that is surgical move. That is what happened. That is what we do. Congrats to Disco. Unk, Cash, Davis, Holiday, Bridges, Allen, Paul Alexander. That combo was surgical. Davis and Tatum, the 2-mans. I better be seeing that. Another sleeper protected. James, Castle. I liked Castle's PRA too. He took his assists. Guys, let me tell you something. For me, it would have been a Nagasaki day if 1, Luka cashed, and 2, Simmons got that 6th assist. He got gate kept in the end. He got hooked. But this was a 4-man. Castle, Tatum, Skinner, and Jackson. But anyways, guys, it's important that you're in the live stream, so I want you guys to get in there. Please, I'm asking you to get in there. Give it a shot. You're going to get projection sheets, plays, slips, access to the live streams. You just go to CaptainCrush.net. You slide down to the gold package, and you will get it right here. Subscribe. It's right there, and you will get it 1 month, $24.99. It's less than literally 2 Starbucks drinks a day. I promise you. You're going to get your coin worth. Live stream today at 5:15. Community slip, live callouts, and a slip that I will build, the 4-man like always. You can bank on it. Be there at 5:15 Central Time. It's in the Discord. I hope to see you guys there. Now, I was going to talk about Devin Booker. Look, they bumped him back down to 26.5, just like that. So if you want to take Devin Booker now, you can. But what I liked is his alternate line to get 25 points on Sleeper. And if you go over here to DG, you could see Jalen Brunson, 26.5 points is being juiced heavy. So you could do a 1v1 stack, or you could take this Booker-Brunson combo. For whatever reason, whenever I target Jalen Brunson, whether I take him over, whether I take him under, he sells. It's like nobody's business. He sells. I don't understand it. I can't get Brunson right for the life of me. But if you're going to tell me he's minus 150 on Pinnacle and PrizePicks has, oh, they already bumped him. So there's that. So let's refresh GG and see what we got. Remember, DG is the market data tool that you're going to want. You compare him to my projection sheets, you get in the mix. Speaking of our boy Voos, you could take his first quarter points at 4.5. There it is. Crispy. Get in the mix on that. But hey, I wouldn't begrudge you a bit. And then Trae Young and Draymond Green over 16.5 assists. I will 100% have exposure to that because I think that's going to be crispy too. And then you got Sengun. I was thinking about taking him at 21.5 points earlier. I couldn't pull the trigger, but maybe now I will. Maybe I take Levine 3.5 assists. He's minus 135 here. I'll be able to check it to my projection sheet and see what's what. As you can see right now, it's like 10 a.m. There's not a lot of value here. There never is. Right around crunch time, from the hour between 5 and 6 Central Time, this thing is full of lines and all the market data is settled. You'll be able to see whatever it is that you want, and that is the best time to use it. And I use it in the live stream. We compare it to the projections and we go about our business. So let's see if there's anything else coming up on fantasy scores while we're here. Okay, they're starting to trickle them in. They got my boy Franz Wagner up there yet? Nope, they don't. We'll have to wait and see about. Oh, there he is. 44.5 for Franz Wagner. It's always in play. It just is. The man just does way too much, okay? He's averaging over 1.3 fantasy points per minute, I believe it now. I have that tool. Let me look. So here we go. We got Franz Wagner, 15 games, 31-minute average, 29% usage rate, 40 fantasy points on average, and 1 point. Look at that. Captain Crush has it memorized. 1.3 fantasy points per minute. So if you think he plays 34 minutes tonight, you take 1.3, multiply it times 34, and whatever that number is tells you if you want to take his fantasy score. It's that simple. Now, there's a lot of people that aren't up yet, like Shaden Sharp and others who I'm going to want to target, and I just don't have time to sit here and wait right now on the YouTube video, but it is what it is. And now they added a Coby White fantasy score, so if you didn't want to take his points, maybe you could look there. Trae Young's alternate line assists could be good if you can find it at 9.5. I think that would be good. That combo with him and Draymond Green is good. If it's still up here, did they already remove it? Remember, we're doing this live and in real time. Yeah, they already removed it. It is what it is. Make some gut calls, y'all. Make some gut calls. There's going to be, honestly, I might go back to Garland today and give him a chance to redeem himself after that bad shooting night. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know why they don't have Shaden Sharp's line up here. They have Simons up. Maybe it's because Simons is back. They're thinking he's not going to get any run. I would think that he's earned his run though, man. Who knows with this team? Portland is so poverty. We talked about Sengun's points. Maybe Jalen Green at 20.5 points. Jalen Wells is probably going to be popular tonight. 9.5 points. I could see him getting popular. Scottie Pippen. Hey, yo, Scottie. Scottie Pippen was a monster last night. Fantasy show. Cash it. And then where is my man, the myth, the legend? Paul George. He's not on the board yet. Paul George, if he plays, his points are going to be crispy. But I think Maxi's back in the mix too. Guys, I'll be the first to say, poverty video today. There's just not a lot up here yet for the time that I'm doing it. I like to have my videos out by noon, 1, 2, 3 o'clock because you can see. But let's just go ahead and take Javonte Green for the poverty Pelicans. He's going to play regardless of blowout. So I think that he's blowout proof because the poverty teams are going to get blown out and we're getting a decent price on them. So why not? 20.5 fantasy sco? Nah, I'm not doing it. Nah, I'm sticking to my guns. I'm not taking the Pelicans. I almost did it. But there it is. Green and Trae Young. There it is. The combo, the Wombo combo. I think that's good, actually. Trae should get 10 to 11 by himself. And then Draymond can get 6 by himself and cash it. And here we go with Alperen Sengun's 21.5 points. This says 22.5, so you know the line's going to move up. But you can see the head-to-heads. They're 19th in points allowed to centers. Overall, they're 25th in points allowed. And you can see the head-to-heads. Sengun does okay. If you do want to take him at 21.5 points over, you can. He hasn't been getting it done lately, so you know he's due. And that would be something else to consider. If he gets 38 minutes tonight, he's dropping 22 points. I would all but certainly say that, okay? Sorry, guys. The video's kind of poverty today. The live stream's going to hit, though. It always does. It's just the video was done early, and PrizePicks is dragging their feet with the lines. I do like Coby White. I do like Damian Lillard. I do like Voos. I do like Booker. Plan your day around those, and you should have a decent day. Here's the salute. Good luck in all your contests. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.